truckin', got my chips cashed in. Keep truckin', like the doodah man. Together, more or less in line. Just keep truckin' on.
Arrows of neon and flashing marquees out on Main Street. Chicago, New York, Detroit, and it's all on the same street. A typical city involved in a typical daydream. Hang it up and see what tomorrow brings.
Dallas got a soft machine. Houston, too close to New Orleans. New York got the ways and means and just won't let you be.
Most of the cats that you meet on the street speak of true love. Most of the time they're sitting and crying at home. One of these days they know they gotta get going. Out of the door and down to the street all alone.
Truckin' like a doodah man once told me, you got to pay your hand. Sometimes the cards ain't worth a dime if you don't lay 'em down. Sometimes the light's all shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me, what a long, strange trip it's been.
What in the world ever became of Sweet Jane? She lost her sparkle, you know she isn't the same. Living on reds, vitamin C and cocaine. All a friend can say is ain't it a shame.
Truckin' up to Buffalo, been thinking you got to mellow slow. It takes.
Please don't dominate the rap track if you got nothing new to say. If you please don't back up the track, this train's got to run today. I spent a little time on the mountain, spent a little time on the hill. Heard some say better run away, others say better stand still. Now I don't know, but I've been told it's hard to run with the weight of gold. On the other hand, I heard it said it's just as hard with the weight of lead. Who can deny, who can deny, it's not just a change in style. One step done and another begun, and I wonder how many miles. I spent a little time on the mountain, spent a little time on the hill. Things went down we don't understand, but I think in time we will. Now I don't know, but I was told in the heat of the sun a man died of cold. Keep on coming on, stand and wait with the sun so dark and the hour so late.
Grateful Dead guitarist Jerry Garcia has been dead for nearly a month now, but many of the band's fans are still in a state of shock. This is a band whose appeal cut across all boundaries of age, class, and even politics, and now the Legion of Deadheads is wondering not only where do they go from here, but whether the Dead themselves will be going along with them. Garcia's death marks the end of an era, but is it also the end of the band? We put some of these questions to guitarist Bob Weir last week at his home in San Francisco, and here's what we learned. Where were you when you heard the bad news about Jerry?
I was just getting out of bed in New Hampshire.
Oh, wow. Was this something that you thought maybe this would happen? I mean, did his health seem to be bad, or did you say, well, someday this is going to happen? Or was it a real shock?
Well, you know, you always knew the other shoe was going to drop sooner or later. I never really expected him to outlive me or nothing like that.
Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down.
This has been a really shocking thing for the fans out there, I know. But how did the band respond? Did the whole group get together, or did you all go separate ways?
We all got together. I got on an airplane the next morning and came back here, and we all got together that night and went over and viewed the stiff, and then we all got together and had a drink or two.
Yeah.
Don't try this at home, kids. It just didn't really help at all.
Was it one of those things where it was weeping and crying, or was it more Jerry-like?
It was more Jerry-like. I don't think anybody, very, very few people at least, were apt to mope and sob and all that kind of stuff, being secure in the sure and certain knowledge that Jerry would be pissed off about that.
Have you personally encountered any fans since this happened? I mean, people come up to you on the street and,
All the time.
what are they saying out there?
Well, they're
Apart
mostly
from the
saying,
obvious.
they're pouring out a little bit of their hearts, and they're assuming that I think a lot of them are assuming that I'm taking this a lot harder than I am.
Yeah.
I don't tend to, death is so final that I can't argue with it, and I can't really react that much to it because it's a change that you absolutely have to accept right now. I can't take Jerry's death personally. He didn't do that to me.
Yeah.
So when they come up to me on the street, I think they're trying to give me a little strength that I don't really need. They could keep it for themselves but if they feel they have to share something with me, here I am.
So you've been working on an album at the time. What's going to become of whatever was done?
We're going to have a look-see at what we've got, and I tend to think we have more there than the rest of the guys. I may not be quite the perfectionist I used to be about that kind of stuff, and I think we can play around with it and add and subtract and stuff like that, and fluff it up and maybe have something there that might be somewhat presentable.
I guess what everyone wants to know is, will the Dead go on? I mean, you're all musicians, you all keep playing, but will the band go on, do you think? Or could somebody step in and fill the breach here?
We got all kinds of options. We're going to get together in a little bit and sort it out. I can give you absolutely no definitive answer, except that we'll get together and...
Here's Merle Saunders and Jerry Garcia on the Heavy Turbulence LP. Here's Man Child.
I was laying in bed. I wondered if she'd changed that much, if her hair was still red. Her parents said our life together sure was gonna be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's playbook wasn't big enough. I'm standing on the side of the road, rain pouring on my shoes, heading out for the East Coast. God knows I've paid some dues getting through. Tangled up in blue. Soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. Drove that car as far as we could, abandoned it out west. Separated on the docks that night, both agreeing it was best. She turned around and called to me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday. Only ever knew, tangled up in blue. Working as a good for spare. I never did like it all that much, and one day the ex just fell. So I'm heading down to New Orleans, where I was lucky to be employed. Working for a while on a fishing boat right outside Delacroix. But all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. I know a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. Got a smile so bright, you know you could have been a candle. I'm holding you so tight, you know you could have been a handle. The way you swept me off my feet, you know you could have been a broom. The way you smell so sweet, you know you could have been some perfume. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do. As pretty as you are, you know you could have been a flower. Good looks were a minute, you know you could have been an hour. The way you stole my heart, you know you could have been a cool crook. And baby, you're so smart, you know you could have been a schoolboy. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do.
driving in the sunset, rolling 'cause we had to roll. I think he was a preacher, but Lord, I can't recall his name. He was running out of wind, but talking to me just the same. He said, "5 will get you 10, but boy, you got to stay in the game. Yeah, you got to let it ride, or you only got yourself to blame." We lost a wheel in Santa Cruz, so we partied with some motel mates. My friend said I don't like mine, so what do you say we trade? She was a part of my heart, now she's just a line in my face. They let us go with a warning, said we'd book you, but we don't have a case. My friend said take her with you, to leave her here would be a crime. But let's get out of Santa Cruz, all I got is a Canadian dime. I got a friend in Mendocino and it's getting close to harvest time. And she was kinda cute, if a little past her prime. On the trip to Pirates Cove, on the trip to Pirates Cove. I'm watching the water, watching the coast. Suddenly I know what I want the most, and I want to tell you, still I hold back. I need some time, keep my life on track. I know that look on your face, but there's something lucky about this place, and there's something good coming for you and me. Something good coming, there has to be. about mama and about the kids and the way we live and the things we did. As she never had a chance, never caught a break, and how we pay for our big mistakes. I know so well the look on your face, and there's something lucky about this place. There's something good coming just over the hill. Something good coming, I know it will. And I'm in for the long run, wherever it goes, riding the river, wherever it goes. And I'm an honest man, work's all I know. Take that away, don't know where to go. And I know that look that's on your face. There's something lucky about this place. There's something good coming for you and me. Something good coming. In their head,
I can't let you slide through my hands. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. I watched you suffer a dull aching pain. Now you decided to show me the same. No sweeping exits, oh, off stage lines could make me feel bitter, treat you unkind.
day you get your Clear Choice dental implant?
Wind is blowing cold and dark on the road and no way out, chained to all the things I've done, on the run, on the run. Misery like a veil, and I don't get much sleep. Broken hearts, the smoking gun, on the run, on the run. I've been running from the day, running from the night, washing my hands on the bloody riverside, running from the truth, running from a lie, trying to get away, but I just can't hide. Guilty conscience slows
Hey,
me
Flights,
down.
considering there's a heat wave, it's kind of chilly.
I'm the only friend I've got, so I keep whiskey on my tongue, on the run, on the run.
There's a gray horse standing still as the soldier climbs in the saddle for one last ride. As the rain pours off his hat, you can see the shadows of the past written in his eyes. Now the cannons are silent, his friends are all gone. Gotta put it all behind him if he ever wants to find his way home. He's the last rebel on the road.
She rides, let loose upon the world. She is the night, and my loneliness involves
You have lived, and your intelligence is sexy. I wanna know what you got to say. I wanna know what you got to say. I wanna know what you got to say. I can tell you taste like the sky, 'cause you look like rain. You look like rain, 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 you look like rain. Like a whip on a horse's back, stretched out to the limit, you make it crack. Send that horse round and round the track. I wanna know what you got to say. I wanna know what you got to say. I wanna know what you got to say. I can tell you taste like the sky, 'cause you look like rain. You look like rain, 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 you look like rain. You look like rain.
Sometimes when this place gets kinda empty, sound of their breath fades with the light. I think about the loveless fascination under the Milky Way tonight. Lower the curtain down in Memphis. Lower the curtain down, alright. I got no time for private consultation under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar.
You'll see the line that's drawn between good and bad. See the blind man shooting at the world, bullets flying, taking toll. If you've been bad, oh Lord, I bet you have.